Hello, my friends. We start this reading off with a Six of Pentacles. So, a desire for reciprocity, perhaps generosity. Certainly, this card suggests that there is plenty in your possession or the possession of some other person. So, reciprocity should and could be happening, or generosity. Of course, if you're thinking about someone that you would like to be in a connection with, then generosity and kindness would be very good things and very supportive of a healthy relationship. But we have here a King of Wands in reverse, as well as the Fool in reverse. So, the King of Wands in reverse is known for selfishness, not generosity or reciprocity. And the Fool in reverse is about foolishness, so perhaps you feel foolish for expecting or hoping for such a thing from this person. But I think now is a good time to take a look at who you are. Who is it that needs to hear this message? I'm going to start with dropping my animal spirit cards. They're in the box, so they're fine. The box is a little beat up, but okay. Who are you? What do you need to know about yourself? In this situation. Who are you? And none of them fell face up. There's most of the deck too. Well, all right, finally. We have the Swan, which is highly suggestive of a soul connection. But let's see what the book has to say before we leap to conclusions. We know how that works. This is, of course, the water element. If that has meaning for you. I wonder if there's a reason why she makes it so hard to find things in her books. All right, here we go. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity in Hindu mythology. The goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, lacking vision. To bring into balance, solo time and writing. So, while I feel that there are indications of Empress energy in this, it also is reminding me of the Nine of Pentacles quite a bit. Okay, so it looks like you have a lot to work on. And perhaps you already know this. I hope you do. And next up. What else do you need to know to be sure that this reading is yours? What insights about you or identifying features about you or your life can we find in the tarot? We already know about the situation you feel that you are in. We've got 2 3s so far. Three of Swords and Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Swords, there's been a period of grieving, of mourning that you have had to go through. It is a lot to process, and it is something you cannot avoid or put off forever. Sometimes grieving takes time, and you do need to take that time. Okay, that was weird. I thought I saw something fly past my window. Possibly it was just tarot cards. And there's so we have work, financial considerations here. So this is working with someone, working with coworkers. It's generally in a work setting. And we have this King of Pentacles, who is a good business person. So it may be that the person on your mind is someone that you met at work. Or it may be that you have a work situation that needs more of your time and attention. Well, and now it's all hitting the fan, isn't it? So we have the Tower. Your world is crumbling. At least that's the way you feel. And yet, the High Priestess is becoming active within you. So you may have always had some experiences, skills that others would consider not normal, shall we say. You may have been a mystic or have had very spiritual tendencies, as well as these abilities that the High Priestess has. The High Priestess is also a secret keeper. So perhaps you are keeping a lot of secrets. That is my sense. For this deck, this is my Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Wands, and it is in reverse. So perhaps you hide behind a mask of being charming and happy and joyful, and you're hiding your grief. It may be that the person that you are concerned with comes across as a very successful business person, but you are perceiving them as a King of Wands in reverse. So charming, magnetic, selfish, incapable of committing. But still, a good business person. And now we have meditation. So this would be a recommendation for you. Also, I find that you have quite a bit of water here. So the Queen of Wands is the water aspect of the element of fire. And of course, I've chosen these are very colorful and warm-looking jellyfish, or a very colorful and warm-looking jellyfish, which is nevertheless a sea creature. So again, water. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. This has been trying to come out. So I think it's time to talk about it. There's a lack of clarity. a desire for clarity, a very, very strong desire for clarity, an aha moment, some sort of guidance, some sort of indication of where you should be going, what you should be doing. And here we have meditation. So that is your advice. In order to find this clarity, it's strongly suggested that you spend more time meditating. I mean, how much clearer can it get? So we're going to end it there. I will pull an oracle card for you, but that does seem to be a fair description of your situation. This is a person who appears to be something they are not, but perhaps you do as well. So you are both hiding your true natures and probably your feelings for each other. Maybe even hiding them from each other. No oracle. Oh, there it is. Here we go. All that glitters. All right, there's definitely a lot of, I don't want to say deception, because, you know, we didn't actually get the Seven of Swords card at all. So it's not like there's any malicious intent, I believe, so much as just people wearing masks, which is really very normal behavior. People wear masks all the time. It's not unique at all, but it is not always beneficial. There's a lot to be said for authenticity, and maybe that's what you should be striving for. All right, number 16, all that glitters, essential meanings, a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial, so unstable and unreliable. Sounds like that King of Wands in reverse. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. Any of these people could be male or female, doesn't matter. The Oracle's message: it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. Does that sound like the Queen of Wands to you? It does to me. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of a status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? Protection message. This is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There's a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how Spirit protects you? Better things await. So whatever it is you think you've got going on with this person, it's not what you think it is. So that's a lot to consider, especially since you had this Swan card come out. I'm not sure this person is who or what you think they are. I have serious doubts about this being a soul connection, although you may believe it is one. Who knows? Time will tell in any case, but be cautious. Be very careful in how you approach this. You need to do a lot more investigating, I think, before you take any actions. All right. Take care of yourself.